Hello and welcome to my first ever podcast. I'm Jamie Gillard, here to talk about Disney live action remakes. Yay! This is my first ever podcast, so please go easy on me. First ever time, so. Anyway, so before we begin, might I say, these are my opinions, my only opinions, so please don't target me, don't think of me as the next Hitler, don't try to kill me, please. That's recommendation. It's not a recommendation, but please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. Anyway, so let's first begin back in the olden days of Disney. So basically, Disney has gone through phases as a company, or creatively. With different Disney projects, they first started with creating, good content. Then they went from bad content. Then they basically went to good content, only to go to bad content. Then they basically went remaking those into sequels. Sequels out of their basically good content. And then basically, oh my god. Sorry, I'm just listening and I'm like, I hope you're not bored. I hope you're not bored, children. So I'm gonna be explaining a lot of things, so please enjoy the ride. So basically what I was saying is Disney has different phases, and just like I said, they went from good, bad, sequel. So the Disney live action, to me, is basically their next phase, or how they're now looking at it. And basically, yeah, they're different phases, and how they're doing it is kind of ingenious. They're making moolah, they're making cheddar cheese, because they're targeting family audiences. So instead of targeting critics, making it actually good, they're like, okay, we just need to use nostalgia. See, nostalgia is this thing where it basically holds you captive of everything you love. Like, I loved The Lion King. Let's reboot it. Think of other projects like, what else? Aladdin. That's my favorite one. Like, legitimately, one of the best, I think, my personal opinion, best Disney movies. But then they're like, let's replace it with Will Smith. Make him look like a bobblehead. Ha ha. Ha ha. We're an evil corporation. Ha ha ha. But anyway, losing my train of thought here. Yeah. But yeah, that's what they're basically doing. They're remaking it. They're cashing in that nostalgia, that feeling of, hey, remember this? Ooh, you do? Well, guess what? It's coming back in live action form. And it's not like, what am I trying to... It's not like even better. Like, the only one that I say really is better is The Jungle Book. But The Jungle Book was really okay to begin with, so... And Peter's Dragon. That was a nice update. But be honest, man, like sometimes, and Disney is doing it. They're playing it smart strategy. They're targeting family audience. They know that fans, or what's it called? Fans will probably eat it up, or if you're like me, hate it. You got those two types of fans. The ones that are like, it was good. Yeah, I like it. And then you got the second one, it's like, no, it ruined my childhood. And that's basically me. I do think it ruined my childhood. Well, okay, it doesn't ruin, but it shows more of the corporateness. Like, okay, if we're gonna... one of my favorites, like I said, Aladdin. Will Smith was unreplaceable. Ah, shit. Sorry, I said Will Smith. Frick. Will Smith is unreplaceable, Mr. Bobblehead he is. Sorry, I meant, no, I've forgotten his name. Robin Williams, that's right. Robin Williams. I'm sorry. I should have planned this out a lot better. Anyway, so Robin Williams was known to be this unreplaceable. The genie was the whole entire movie. You gotta admit it. The genie is the reason why the movie is good, with other elements coming in and through. And then, what does Disney do? replaces it. Like, bing, gone. Zap. Who's Robin Williams? They did the giant Thanos snap and replaced him with Will Smith. And Will Smith is okay. You know, you can see him trying. He's always an actor that you can see. He's really trying. It's sad to say, the director does not help. Especially whoever plays Aladdin. Oh my god. Whoever plays Aladdin, please. He was a really bad actor in the movie, but not the point. Yeah, I'm getting off topic now, sorry. Point is, Disney replaced someone that was known to be unreplaceable, untouchable. You know, like, he was the soul, he was the heart of the movie. And then, corporateness and money, cha-ching! And even with, what's it called? Lion King, somehow, it's the exact same movie, but 2 hours longer. Oh my god. Like, how do you physically do that? Still have the same thing and make it 2 hours longer. And it's basically the same movie, except for, like, CGI. Which, I guess that's the only difference. Really, like, to see the real life and good effects, I call it really good CGI, even though I don't like to compliment the new Lion King. I legitimately hate it. It stands up for everything wrong in the modern world, where you constantly see reboots and more reboots. How about you, Charlie's Angels? But that's a whole different subject. I'm not going to talk about Charlie's Angels. That was a really shit movie. Oh, it's an unbaked movie, but let's leave it for now. Anyway, so what's it called? I'm just going through my list of arguments and, you know, talking about this stuff. Because honestly, I don't like what Disney's putting out. It's not like some directors try, and then you got the ones that clearly don't. You can tell Disney really took control. Like, hey, let's do everything the exact same. You know, let's not change a whole thing. Like, it's just painful. I get it, they're fairy tales and they can easily be adapted, but surely they can figure a way to visually make it, like, especially with, the older ones, you could visually make it stand out. Like, I'm gonna use this again, Aladdin. Wow, what a shocker, he's using Aladdin again. Yes, I am. Aladdin, like, you know the scene with when Jafar turns into the genie? That scene of power, strength, it looks so shit in the live action remake. Like, in the original, he was this, like, demon level, like the devil. Like, with all the muscles and the frickin' power of the universe. Then, what the hell happened with the live action? Clearly, either they just went over budget or they couldn't afford to do it. Because honestly, sometimes I just wonder why. It's like so shit. Like, how do you stuff up? Instead of, like, how do you stuff it up so bad? Like, how you know what looks good and what's not. You know what people liked and what's not, and they're not bringing the elements that actually are good from those movies and bringing them into the further movies. That makes sense. I might sound like a crazy person. And honestly, there's a way to improve these movies, and it's very simple. Legitimately, too simple to be freaking true. Just use the old movies. Old movies? What's he referring to, you may wonder? I'm referring to the stuff like, the bad Disney movies. Oh, here we go. Bad Disney movies. I'm just typing it up. Like, like, because you know how I said, we went through a period of really bad Disney movies. Let's list them. You got, obviously, Mulan, which is okay. You know, honestly, I don't think Mulan was that bad of a movie to begin with. But there's clearly improvements needed. Then, I'm just looking through my list. Animated. Sorry, this is taking some time. You got movies like Home on the Range. You got Oliver and Company. Oof. Atlantis: The Lost Empire. Disney might be like, oh, but they're the forgettable Disney movies. But here's the thing: if you actually put effort, time, a little loving and caring into these movies and make them great as the other Disney movies, simple. You look at what people didn't like and fix the problems and bring the elements that were good in the movies. Shocker! Oh my god, Disney! Oh my god. I might have just said the most craziest thing ever to exist. Actually put effort into a Disney live action remake. Yeah, shocker. Honestly, the Disney company, I don't know. Man, I really don't know. I'm just wondering what the hell's wrong with them. Like, creatively, they're starting to become bankrupt in ideas to legitimately the point of reboots and reboots and reboots and reboots. And it's not just Disney. I know I've been talking smack about Disney, but that's because their reboots are shit. But there's even other companies with reboots and just being generally shit, like Charlie's Angels. That's obviously. And then you got good ones like Jumanji, adapting the source material, making it better. Jumanji. That's an actual good adaptation or reboot. But I guess that's how the world is. I hope one eventually audience will be like, oh, reboots are actually shit. Because normally they are. Anyway, I guess that's really it. Thanks for joining my first ever podcast. Yay! Oh my god, I was so freaking scared when doing this. I've stuffed up too many times taping this, so I hope someone's listening. Well, this is a school project, so someone is listening, but I mean, if I upload this to YouTube, I hope someone's listening. Anyway, thank you very much. There should be an ad coming up. I mean, like an ad that I created, so please be on the lookout for that. It's really cringy, but if you like it, then tell me, because that's very much appreciated. Anyway, thank you for joining the JYG podcast. I have no clue if I'm going to continue this because, yeah, just, like, man, I probably wouldn't, and this probably won't ever get views, so.
Brand stands for, well, you need Disney Plus. From superheroes to an evil corporated mouse.